streak. Let's get right to the action. Set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back. Zone. The offense will start at the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in a rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Looking for some space. It's Thomas. Oh, he fought hard there, broke the tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
For their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Inside give now from the shotgun. The Bruins are on the move here.
I really like this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator and head coach deciding to go for this. Why not take a chance here on this opening drive? You've gotten across midfield. Worst case is you put your defense back out on the field, but instead you pick up the first down, new set of downs, and they're thinking about a touchdown here on this drive.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Bruins will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bears.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Back to pass. It's Arnold. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down. 1st down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. Makes the ground. It's Howard.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare, a wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Caught near the sticks. It's Simmons. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a 1st down and a big gain.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. He's got it right near the end zone.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll try to run this one in. Defense will make the stop, but it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And it's UCLA on top here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the 2nd period. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Oh, the ball is out. The ball bounces out of bounds. The result, a massive loss on the play.
Boy, the offense has to feel incredibly fortunate that they are able to retain possession. The ball's on the ground. It ends up going out of bounds to give them another play and another opportunity in a game right now that they're trailing. They're looking for at the very least a field goal and still can hope for a touchdown.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Wants to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Tigers! They finish off the scoring drive. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he makes the catch for the two-point conversion. They jump on top, 8-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Hey, it's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
Oh, he makes the catch. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. The gain sets up a third down play. Dropping back. It's Ian Maliava. Defense is coming after him. Nearly intercepted in the end zone. Couldn't quite hang on. Does set up fourth down.
I know ultimately it feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Running with purpose. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bruins.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Make the extra point and go on 6. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And now the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And the freshman brings him down quickly. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. On the move now. He'll throw it now. Pump over the middle. It's Cobb. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Scanning the field, it's Arnold. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Makes the grab downfield for a huge gain on the right. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Touchdown, Auburn. They cap the drive with 6 points. The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Looking for a man. And it's picked off in the end zone. Pass midfield. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the 2-point try backfires big time.
I don't know about you, Chris, but didn't it seem that the kicking team just kind of froze after the blocked PAT? It made it a lot easier for the defense once they blocked it to just return it all the way back, and that's 2 points.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And the Bruins looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
It's a good call against man coverage, but the execution made the play there.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. They'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? To throw, it's Iamaleava. Short pass finds the tight end. The completion makes it 2nd down. Back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. He makes the catch. Nobody around him. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Intercepted in the end zone. Goes on quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
A deep shot right down the middle. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
On third down, he drops to throw. Back-to-back deep shots. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. The Bruins will kick this away to start the second half. Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? With the catch, it's Singleton. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really, I'd love to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
Grab near the sticks. It's Simmons. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And there's the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
That's reeled in. It's Singleton. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's picked off in the end zone.
Man, how about that? It's not every day you see a pick on a 2-point try. And how about the attempt on running this thing back? It's essentially a free play to put 2 points on the board, so give it a shot and see if they can catch it.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down. Looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. It's Berger. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Contact as he let the ball go. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
I'm so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The Bruins will line up now. It's first and goal. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
BAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. They're sort of trying to make something happen. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. To the air, it's Arnold. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. And he'll set up to throw. The short completion of the tight end. That's a big gain of the play. He's out of bounds, and that'll end the third quarter. It's UCLA with the lead. They're sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Auburn. And jump on top here in the fourth.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
He'll reach the end zone to make this a 5-point margin now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. He's hit as he throws it.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking downfield. It's Iamaleava. Grab down the middle. It's Flores. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Bruins have first and 10 here. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
But one of the ways a quarterback does a good job of making sure all the receivers are alive and in play is you never lock in on one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, you survey the field, look at the coverage, and here he finally finds the right guy for a nice pickup.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short on the sticks. Now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Here. Got to cut him this lead. It's third down and goal. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on fourth and goal. Looking to throw here. Touchdown, Bears! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6. Chris, I just love the call here in the second half. You're up by a point. Why not go for 2? Push it to a field goal game. Good call by the head coach. I tell you what, this is going to be an interesting finish. We got a good one on our hands here, Chris.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the return man steps out of the 28. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They come out down 3 with the clock running out of time. Can they make a play right now? Pulls it in. It's Simmons. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Protection looked good. The timing between the quarterback and the receiver looked pretty good. Ball was put right where the receiver should be able to make that catch, just unable to hold on.
Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Moves out of the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quick throw, testing the middle. Wide open downfield. A quick spin move. Trying to get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Well, a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. 2nd and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Tigers! They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. On the move now. And the short pass caught in the end zone. They convert the 2-point try.
Chris, as you know, the windows are set tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Caught over the middle. It's Flores. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Bringing pressure, and he will be stuffed for no gain. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
The pass rush closing in. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. It's Arnold. A deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And a big gain on the final play. That is